Salutations, this is Grem Devel, and welcome to RimWorld Alpha 15. That's right, we are playing our same game in the Fortress of Solitariness, which we had started in Alpha 14, and we have now upgraded to Alpha 15. So this isn't something that's automatically happens if you just start playing Alpha 15. The games are not save compatible. However, Tynan Sylvester in his blog about the update sent a link to some instructions that a player made regarding how he was able to get, he or she, I don't know, was able to get, modify some of the XML files and basically convert an Alpha 14 game to Alpha 15. It doesn't work from Alpha 13 to 14 or anything like that, but so far, and so I say so far, right, meaning like loading up the game, seems to have worked. Obviously this is Alpha 15. You can obviously see some differences here. We have this little thing up here, this learning helper in the top right. We have notifications that we ordinarily would not see. Minor break risk, I've never seen that. I've never seen tattered apparel. That's something new. Whoa. What happened here? That disappeared. Okay, so obviously I just started up this game and I haven't unpaused it because I thought we would walk through some of the Alpha 15 stuff here. I guess we'll start with this learning helper. Forbidding doors. You can forbid doors so colonists and tame animals won't go through them. I guess I don't know if that's new, but I've never seen that before. That's not a door lock. Doors are always locked, so enemies can't pass freely. Forbidding just directs. So I can say no. Oh, maybe that just means like the zone, like we are like with zones. You can forbid doors. How? Oh, I see. Oh, whoops! I don't know what was up there. Can I get that? I don't know what. Well, I'll have to look at the video and see what happened when I clicked that a bunch of times because the learning helper disappeared. So I don't know if that's a new thing or not, being able to do this. If it was an old thing, it's something I never noticed. So I already learned something from the learning helper. Cool. I guess that's an easy way to restrict access to an area without having to, add a whole like zone to it. So some new things in Alpha 15. We have, so research, one of the new things is that what's it called? Machining, which is what we were researching, is now has a prerequisite of smithing. So I wasn't sure what to do. I transferred all of the like research numbers over, and I just put machining back at 0 because we had only just started researching it, and I didn't want there to be any like issues with like there being some research done and something that wasn't supposed to be available yet. So we would have to do that again. Obviously, you can see some new things. There is a passive cooler. That's new. It's not something that we're going to need in this biome, but, that we could have used that in our, in our short-lived tribal colony and maybe in a future colony. We have drug production, which is a really big thing in this update. We might do this. The thing is, I'm pretty sure that most drugs are going to require some growing. Some synthesis of some plants. And obviously we don't have any plant growth right now. The first things we're going to be growing are just food. So while we may get some drug production research, because I am very curious about it, I'm not sure how much drug production we're going to be doing in this Let's Play, at least for a good while. But let's see, what else do we have here? Ooh, what is this? Psychite refining. Oh, so some of the, once you research drug production, you can research some other stuffs that regarding drug production, like psychite, which is a kind of drug, malaria block. I don't think we have malaria. This is not like, this is not a rainforest biome. So wake up is another drug. Psychite, malaria block, wake up is a drug. Go juice is a drug. It's combat performance. What other drug? You can actually, with this update, you can now manufacture medicine other than just herbal meds. I think it requires herbal medicine and then some other cloth and We are back. I'm not sure what happened there. It seems to have been isolated to the game. That might be something that happened when I transferred everything. Maybe for some reason there's some sound issues with having transferred the file from Alpha 14 to Alpha 15. I'm not sure. Got these alerts back up. I just reloaded the same file. Cover and shooting. This is new, though. The most important thing to do in ranged combat is to use cover. Cover only works if your colonist is touching it. It's between your colonist and the enemy. You can also place colonists behind wall corners. Most things can be used as cover. Yeah, I mean, hiding behind trees is better than nothing. Hiding behind sandbags. So this is cool. This is kind of tutorial stuff. Yeah, already learned. What is this here? Oh, interesting. Look at all this stuff. We have drug addiction here. Talks about withdrawal states. Drug burning. Interesting. You can burn them if you can burn drugs in a campfire if you want to avoid them being used. And you can set drug policies in the assign tab. Oh, interesting. Whoa. Okay. Okay. This looks very different. Cool. Fry preparation. Already learned. Fire-friendly safety. Oh, yeah. Interesting. So friendly fire never occurs if the shooter is close to their ally. I don't think that always used to be the case, but that's interesting. Oh, and you can get traders to come now if you pay for them. That's something that's new. I did read about that. We have fire preparation, separate buildings with spaces in between, use less flammable materials, build fire breaks, stop wildfires. A strip of concrete floor, 3 to 4 cells wide, will generally stop an advancing fire. That's cool. And we can always go back and look at this stuff again. Drug addiction. Yeah. I think most drugs are very addictive here. Is animal training any different? Doesn't seem different. Allowed areas, we know all about those. I don't think these have changed. Anything else? Personal shields. Pausing. Yes, the game is paused, so outfits. Okay, I'm just gonna close this for now. We don't have to read through all these. There we go. Okay. I did notice when I go to tattered apparel here, look at that, there's a little arrow on the screen. That's cool. And I guess that's pointing to Ben. So Ben is wearing tattered apparel. That's pretty cool. I mean, I guess all of them have tattered apparel, right? Ben, Selvi, and Ayano, that's 3 of them. So I don't know. It does seem to be pointing to Ben, though. Anyway, we were looking at the research screen. And we have, what else is new? Deep drilling. Okay, so this is also very new. Past the drugs now. Deep drilling is something that, you can do kind of a late game resource mitigation. So like later in the game, and it's later in the game because not only do you need deep drilling, but to find areas where you can do deep drilling, you need a ground penetrating scanner, and that is very, very heavy on the research. So it will take a while. It is just an industrial tech level, but it might be, so even though it's like the highest thing that you can research right now, it will take the most amount of time. Our biome is pretty, we don't have wood. We don't seem to be finding a lot of steel. And it might, just because there's not a lot of stuff that it's going to be really important for us to research, I don't think. It might behoove us to kind of beeline for the ground penetrating scanner, which might be interesting. Oh yeah, so also medicine. I don't know what neutroamine is. That doesn't seem to be something here. I don't know if that's something that you can grow now. Let's see, let's just pick this and see what kind of plants. So we still have heel root. Oh, we have psychoid plants, smoke leaf. I think that's their version of marijuana. In fact, I think in the development version of this alpha, it was called marijuana. Yeah. And I think maybe he changed it because it's also addictive. I think he wanted it to be somewhat somewhat addictive. And psychoid, I have no idea. Leafy plant. Yeah, so I don't know, but neutramine is not anywhere here. I'm assuming neutramine is something that you might be able to... heal root needs 8. I guess that always did need 8. Maybe neutramine is something that you can make once you get a drug lab. And that might be worthwhile, if we get herbal meds at some point. I'm not sure. So the question now becomes, do we want to get drug production, just to kind of find out what it is and what it does? Or do we do smithing and then... So mainly so that we can get machining. Now those are... Smithing isn't bad, but smithing plus machining will take quite a while. And I'm pretty interested in the drug production. They also changed brewing. Brewing now has an additional step to get beer. Let's go drug production. I'm interested in that. I don't think we're going to be making a lot of drugs or growing a lot of stuff. Not in this game, but I am interested in just, seeing what that's like. Okay, so we continue our game. So what else did they add? They added drugs, they added deep drilling, they added that cooling building, and they just added a lot of tweaks, a lot of things like these alert messages. Oh, cool, like the little menu. Oh, I guess it's moving along as our colonists move along. Heh, cool. Okay. It's interesting that it's just focused on Ben. Does he have the most tattered apparel? It doesn't even look that... I guess it's this toque. I mean, he could replace that toque. Don't we have a bunch of toques? Maybe we don't. We have some. That one's shoddy. That one's... We have 14%. Yeah, these are not... These are pretty low. They're pretty tattered. He's actually wearing one of the less tattered ones. Oh, that one's almost gone. Oh, and the other thing that we can do, we have a couple of new menu options here. This shows us where all the roofs are, which will be very, very useful, I think. If you watch, some of our other episodes, you know that once they added this roofing mechanic in Alpha 14, it took a while to kind of figure out how to do that. This is going to be very useful. Obviously, we won't have that on all the time. And then we also have the visibility of the learning helper when it's empty. So we can say, so when there's nothing in the learning helper, so I just right click that to say already learned. When there's nothing in there, I think it should be, because it's off here, it should disappear, I guess. Yeah, I did. All right, I don't know, whatever. Okay. So we have some electricity. It is getting nighttime though, and our batteries are not holding a lot because at the end of last episode we did have a little power short. So we lost all of our power there, and there's no wind blowing right now, and the solar panel is slowly, I think, depowering because it's sunset. You can see these long shadows. So, all right, what do we want to focus on? So power is going to be important. I think I would also like to, now that we have some blocks. Oh, and I have to reopen all these. All right, sandstone. Let's see, structure, sandstone blocks. I want to make this an indoor area. That'll be really nice, right? We still don't have a lot of wood though, and just to make a door here. I mean, it would make a lot of sense to have a door here, or I could just open up this whole thing like one room. That would make sense. All right, so I'm going to allow. I'm going to say, all right, stop. Zone. Oh, I feel like there's some different color in the no roof thing. Expand allow area for indoors. And I'm going to say... this area here. It's going to be okay. Because we're going to open that up. So someone should build this, I think. I think. How are we doing down here? We're getting... Oh, look at all this. Finally some steel. I guess you can continue to keep building out this way, although I think we don't need it so much. But now we have access to steel, which is going to be very, very nice. Oh man, so no solar panel. The wind is not blowing very strongly. We really need a beeline for geothermal. But we do have some... Who's our dedicated researcher? It would also be good to... I should really make everything indoors. And this is probably the right time to do that, since we are... let's see. Can I just do it across? I'll just do it like this. Actually, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Yeah. Okay. Now, let's see. Yeah, I guess let's make that. And that way they can just hang out in here as much as they want if I make that indoors. Hopefully they won't get too sick from the toxic fallout. Expand a lot of area for indoors. And let's say here, you guys can build that. Okay. Cool. Oh, right. And obviously these areas, I guess I can just mark this whole area here as indoors that they're going to be mining out here. Pretty sure this is roofed? Yeah, it says indoors. Okay. So the mental break is no longer, whatever message we had for that. There are a bunch of other warnings too, like food. There's now food spoilage warnings. Oh, they built a battery. Awesome. I guess, yeah, because we have access to steel now. And we have heat in here. And that means that we can start... well, once it's above freezing, which it just is starting to. I think we are going to need to make this other heater, though, before we do. And I think... Yeah, these aren't built yet. Once these are built. Oh, I think I'll have to mark those as... as indoors as well. And I'll have to unmark these as indoors if we don't want them to, like, walk around to the outside. But just so they can build those. All right. And there's no point, you know, this area here, we don't really care too much about right now. I would rather than, because we're starting to build in here and have stuff in here, I really want this to be connected. Oh, we are going to have to build a door, though, aren't we? To be able to get out to the north. Okay. And I guess that should be a steel door. Structures, door, steel. I guess here. I guess. Is that gonna be okay? Let's see. I'd rather it be, I think, closer to this area. I mean, I could put more than one, I guess. I could also... Whatever, I'll just try to put it in the middle here. That'll be fine. No, I want it there. See? Oh, and this build copy thing, that's new also. Okay. All right. Cool. Very good. We have heat in here. They should build these power conduits in not too long. And they should be mining this out, and they are starting to. Okay. All right, let's check the health of everyone. People are sleeping now. Okay, no toxic... Am I looking at the right thing? Health. Yeah. No one has any toxic fallout right now. Excellent. I guess we can give them all that stuff. Okay. Iono's making blocks. Iono is our night owl. We discovered, I think, last episode. Also has, spouts of pyromania. Okay, speed things along. So yeah, Alpha 15. Pretty excited about this. Very happy. It means that we don't have to, I was worried, like, I didn't want, we have 2 RimWorld games going on now, an Alpha 13 game, which has been going on for a while, which is still very fun. And I didn't want to, I wanted to play, like, new versions as they came out. And it looks like, hopefully this will be a trend that we'll be able to, upgrade, carry over save files from older versions from this point on. That would be awesome, as long as there are no, save-breaking changes, which would be really cool. All right, well, the heat almost lasted till the morning. I think, yeah, it's still pretty warm in here. Our temperature is actually fine. I think that we had enough power to last us. But I think we are going to need more power, especially with this sun lamp. So maybe we will make this area indoors as well, although I'm going to have them, do one thing at a time here. Ben will be doing that. Still mining steel out. Osborne's doing that. And we do need that steel. Okay. Spoilage and freezers. Now, nothing is spoiling. Walk-in freezer. Yep. Frozen food will never spoil. An advantage of this biome. How do I just get rid of this? What if I... No. Alright, I don't know. I guess it's just always there? I can probably turn it off in some option. I mean, I do kind of want it for other things. What are you doing, Sylvie? Clearing snow. Yeah. Thank you, Ben. And then hopefully he'll do this up here. Got a good amount of steel. Oh. Okay. Sappers. These raiders have sappers. Okay. Alright, well, where are they? From Apes Mountain. Group of pirates from Apes Mountain. Oh, they are close, too. Alright, there are 3 of them, and one of them should have explosives. This one has a wooden club. This one has Molotovs. This one has a pump shotgun. They are a little dangerous. Again, we have no defenses. We just have our own colonists. So, what are we going to do? Fortunately, they're coming from the south, so nothing is open. They would have to go all the way around, although sappers means they're probably going to throw... We don't have anything made of wood, so Molotov cocktails probably won't hurt us too much. But... Alright, I'm going to... Alright, is everyone armed? You have a pistol, you have a survival rifle, and you have the charge rifle. Alright, Selvi is our main fighter. Do we have any... Have we gotten any better guns? No, we do have grenades. Although I'm not sure this is the place to use those. Alright. Selvi, where are you? Down here? You're hauling steel. Yeah, I guess haul the steel. Oh. Minor break risk. Who? Osborne. I think that's okay. He's in there. Alright, let's just kind of follow the route that these guys take. Alright, Selvi, I'm just going to draft you. Drop the iron there, or the steel there. And you will have to go all the way around here. You don't have any buildup. Thing is, it is freezing and it is toxic buildup. Could we wait for them? They're sappers. I don't know. Let's... Alright, keep hauling that, because I'm not sure what we're going to do here. Alright, they're coming up here. What are you doing? You're digging. Oh, digging! Should we let them dig through? Or do I have Selvi go all the way around? Or I could have Ben quickly try to... oh, whoops. Yeah. I could have Ben quickly try to build that. Zones. Indoors. Alright, Ben. Build that steel door. Selvi. We don't have... You don't really have cover. Maybe we should also build a sandbag if they break through here. I mean, she could stand right here, but that'll let all the heat out. I guess it's okay. We could also keep repairing it until that door is done. Oh, you're not assigned to repairing. Osborne is, right? But Osborne's not feeling great. Yeah, he's not the best. Hideous environment. All right, he keeps hitting on his friend's wife. We also need to make bedrooms soon. We could bring some bedrooms in here. That would be probably a good idea. Or we can wait until we've built into here. I mean, this would be... I'd rather this area be where our main stuff is. All right, Osborne. Come on back and start repairing that. And we're going to keep an eye on this. Ooh. Ooh, that goes fast. All right, I think they're going to break through. Well, we want Osborne up here anyway because we need his gun. Ayano, can you... You can't fight, right? Or can you? No, you can fight. 6. You're actually not bad. Better than Ben. Ben, drop your gun. And then Ayano, grab it. Alright, no. Alright, now Selvi, you need to wait there. And Ayano, we're gonna draft you. Put you like here. And Osborne, draft you. We'll get you behind the snowman. The snowman's gonna be your cover. They are pretty close. Okay. All right, here we go. Who has, all right, one of these has Molotovs, which I'm realizing now I should probably be further away. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Selvi, you got hit. All right, just a bit. Ayano, you're firing, right? Yeah. Okay, that's good. That was the Molotov. We really need firefighting. No, Ben. All right, we got a headshot. Excellent. Okay. And now they're fleeing. Selvi's pretty hurt. Although not that bad. Selvi, get that guy. Ooh. Okay. They got away. That's okay. Ayano can... What? No. Whoops. Undraft. Oh yeah, beating fire out. Oh my gosh, Ben, what are you doing? Extinguish the fire. Fuel puddle. Oh. Fire reserves by Selfie. Okay, Selfie, hurry up. Oh, well, both of these are just downed. Okay, Selby, you are resting. Good. Oh, Osborne, we can undraft you. You probably need some joy, right? You're pretty unhappy. We're also going to need you to doctor, so your joy is fine, actually. We just need you in, like, a nicer place. Okay, that door, we have a door there now. That's nice. These folks, I'm pretty sure we're just going to let them die. Careful, shoot, slothful. That's bad. Very bad. And the other one here, brawler. Cold tolerance, good, but can't social, can't research, can't art. Your skills aren't bad, but again, we don't have the food or anything. So, Ayano, kill them. No, Osborne, can you please treat Selby? Now these bodies I might just leave out here, actually, for the dogs. After I strip them. I don't think, we have some graves, but... Jeez. Okay. Let's do this quickly. Okay. And we will say to rebuild that wall. Well, we should move all this in first. And then rebuild that wall. I'm going to forbid these bodies, though, I think. I don't want them to waste time burying it. All right, so Selvi, you were treated. Yes, you were treated well. So you should be fine. You should be fine. Where's your hearing weakened? Oh, because you have a scar on your ear? I guess your hearing is not that important. Okay. We have a little bit of power. As soon as I turn the sun lamp on, we are going to start losing power. Cool. Okay. Not bad. Right, we did that pretty well. Really, again, and like this happened exactly like 24 hours ago, or no, not even, because it happened. We were able to get. We're gonna lose all our heat. Oh, Ayano can't fight fires, right? Because you're a pyromaniac. Where's our other one? Oh, Ben's sleeping. I want these guys to finish eating. Don't rest yet, Osborne. Oh, really? Make an exception. Okay. And Selvi, you too. Okay. Let's see. We gotta put those power conduits back. Really annoying. It happened like it was right here. The last one that happened. All right, so we're gonna have another night without power, without heat. All right, they should be able to put all that stuff in. Yeah, oh well. Selvi, what are you doing? Just relaxing, okay. Animal starvation. Oh, that's... Well, the idea was that they would eat those bodies. Although maybe since they're forbidden, they won't. Time assignments. Yeah, we know that. Okay. We still have a minor break risk. Still have tattered apparel. Not much we can do about that. Although maybe some of this apparel is better. There are these toques. Oh yeah, these toques aren't bad. Be nice to get them indoors. Selvies are hauler. Iono, instead of that, start hauling some of this. Get those indoors. The other stuff I don't care as much about. Although we should at least haul everything kind of inside. Oh, right. Stupid indoor area. Okay. Yeah, everywhere but where the bodies are. That'll work out. And the animals can go everywhere, so they can get those bodies. Okay. All right, Ayano, come here. Why don't you drag everything in? Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's everything. And then let's put that wall back. Nice. And the indoor area, you can take out a hair now. Okay. Tattered apparel. Yeah, these animals... Oh, like super... Like you're unconscious because you're so hungry. Well... Oh. That's I think one of the animals just died. I mean, part of it is that they are also have serious toxic buildup. So they couldn't move. And there's nothing we can do about that. We're not going to go get them or anything like that. I mean, that is more meat, but we're actually pretty okay on meat right now. And they will stay frozen out here, so we can... Well, yeah, once the toxic buildup ends, we will go out and collect their bodies and eat them, or butcher them. What's this? What are those? Whoa! So here's the neutroamine, and that is interesting. I hope it doesn't degrade out here. So with herbal meds, if we get herbal meds, we can make regular medicine out of that, which is cool. So it fell from the sky. That's obviously one way of getting it. Okay, so we continue to build blocks. Ben should be building walls. Very good. All right, hurry up, Ben. Minor break risk, Selvi. Hungry? Oh, you're going to eat. Okay. Yep, all those huskies are dying because of the toxic buildup. We're gonna make a door, and then we can make this indoors, and that'll help our toxicity going back and forth here. And I want to make sure this is all indoors, set as indoors here. Whoops. Zones. Yeah. This. Oh no, that's right. This is okay. Yeah, they should put a roof there. Ben should put a roof there. Okay, yeah, you can do that too. We want that as well. Now Osborne, minor break risk is not that bad. I mean, it's so not that bad that they didn't even used to give us a warning about it. It is nice to see that warning now. but not 100% necessary. Cool, and now we can deconstruct that and make this one big room. Nice. Still no heat in this one big room. We can deal with that later, but that's okay. Oh, and did I already set that as indoors? Yeah, I did. Although, I can now stop. Clear this from being indoors. And these as well. And these as well. Because you don't want them going outside of those. Okay, and he's building this power conduits. Okay. And I got more cargo pods. Camel hair, okay. At some point we'll get those. Where? Okay, they're just north. They're not far. So this area, I think at some point should melt. It's still unroofed, so at some point Ben will roof it up. But it is walled off now. What's that noise? Are these... Oh, right. They need to rebuild these power conduits. It is... Okay, they connected it. Okay. Oh, and these are connected too. Oh, nice. So this room should start heating up again. Of course, that is more power that it takes up. We really need more power. That's going to be the next thing. After we roof this area, I think... Oh, this area is in... Okay, he's roofing that area. Then I think the next thing we're going to do is make wall this off and build... Actually, we don't even need to wall this off. I think the next thing we need to do is build more power. Yeah. In fact, let's set that. Another solar generator. Right. Sure. And another wind turbine. Bam. Bam. Okay. Now, of course, that's still... I'll have to set that as indoors. Or at least as, like, temporarily indoors. Even though it's not indoors. But damn. All right. And I think that's going to call it an episode. So I hope you enjoyed this. We got a little survey of some of the Alpha 15 stuff, and I am very excited about continuing with all of that. I am very glad that we can, continue with new versions in our current game. And let's say, I think the next thing, so it looks like this area is now indoors. That's very nice. That'll help prevent the toxic buildup. This area, too, is also indoors. People living in this room, sleeping there, can now have, don't have to go all the way around to get places. We should be able to survive this toxic fallout pretty well. And we'll deal with more of that. Hopefully, next episode, we will make these, get more power going, and then actually start growing some food. I'm pretty excited. Oh, it's actually, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so thanks for watching, everyone. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and please feel free to leave comments. Let me know what you thought. I enjoyed playing with you, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.